Welcome back to Football Kings. We're back again with another stream. On today's stream, we'll be talking about the Premier League and also we'll be talking about AFCON. I know, AFCON started with kind of like the same energy we expected it to start with. People scoring incredible goals, people putting in a proper
Bangers.
fight, and we seeing that footballing quality that African players have.
Mm.
There are a lot of ballers in Africa, and we are seeing it, and we'll see a lot more of it this AFCON. Good goals from Morocco, but let's start the conversation from the Premier League, and then we'll end up with some thoughts on the Morocco
AFCON.
game, Morocco Comoros. We'll end with the
Yeah.
AFCON. But Premier League conversation, United played today, United lost, just like I wanted. You guys yesterday were saying, Kixie, I don't
They
a
have a
draw.
no
Yeah, I
no.
said a draw would be good, but you guys are saying
They
you
have they
rather
have
Aston Villa not
they have
win or
a good
something.
record. United have a good record in Aston Villa's house,
Mm-hmm.
right? Today was like their worst record. It's like a worst record that they got. They usually win there. They win. They get results there. Not
Yeah.
usually win, but they get results there.
But this is a
Definitely,
United without their heavy
right?
hitters, right? The guys that really push them
Exactly. But
forward.
I was
So
even in Kingsley. I was
mhm,
impressed, even without the heavy hitters. It's just
that
is
they were
what
still
is
able to do
what
something.
yes, they are still creating chances. They are still creating chances, Kingsley. They are still creating chances. And I will tell you something. If Umbuemo and Ahmad were in this game, they are winning Aston Villa. They are winning Aston Villa because the game Aston Villa was better. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But you can also say that United had the chance to make it 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the Tottenham game where it felt like it was going away from them. They came back to win. Something like that. Right? But they were just unlucky. Do you get? But Aston Villa were good. Rogers is just a nightmare.
I
Scored
I think
the
yeah,
good
Rogers.
goals
I'm expecting Rogers
Miller.
to go to a bigger club very soon. Go to a club.
As if
I'm
Aston
surprised
Villa
that
doesn't
Chelsea didn't come for him because Chelsea. I know you guys were interested in Rogers in the summer, so I'm surprised you guys didn't go for him. But
100 million. That's why we
for
turned.
Rogers,
Yes, that's what we turned back. We said, keep it. We're not interested. Keep.
nah.
Well, we have
They
too
need to
many.
relax with that.
We have too many. But he's worth it, Kingsley.
He's a
Rogers
very
is
good.
worth it.
He's a very. I don't know if he's worth 100 million, but he's a very good player. He's a very good player. I agree with you with that. I agree
Kingsley.
with you.
If you guys spend 100 million on Rogers instead of
Instead
I
of
don't mean
it,
Florian Wirtz, you
maybe we
can
will
never
get more.
you can never be in the position you are now because that brother scores. He can play deep, he can play as a 10, he can play as a winger. What else you need from someone?
That's
Like
true.
what
That's
else?
true.
He can play as an 8, he can play as a 10, and he can play as a left winger.
Mhm.
What else? He's just too complete. He's just good.
Yeah.
I just imagine us having Rogers in our team, Kopama on one side, right? Rogers in the middle. Then you have Pedro Neto on one side. Oh my God.
Then where does
That's a
Estaval
balanced
play?
attack.
Estaval plays in other
Mustafa
competitions.
comes from the bench. He comes for this from the bench because he can't bench Kopama. No, no. Do you get what I'm saying? Then you have
I get what you're saying.
quality. Quality Gittins is non-existent. Gittins was never in Chelsea. It's just
Yeah,
my
I get
imagination.
what you're saying.
Wild.
Rogers is a very good player, and of course, that's a guy that I feel like teams will start looking at even more seriously going into next summer. I think he's
Yeah.
somebody that would eventually go to the bigger stages, get to a bigger club and do this thing in a in a bigger stadium. So we'll see. We'll see what happens to him. But
Obviously, at this point,
I am
at
happy that
this
United
point,
did not win.
which other big club is he going to? When Aston Villa are 3 points off the top, they've done 10 games unbeaten in all competitions.
That
So
was one
that
of
big
the
club are dead.
th- that was one of the things I was about to say. So we have to take Aston Villa as serious title contenders. I mean,
Honestly, it's
they
the
have a
same.
better record than Chelsea. They started the
Leicester,
season rough, but they have a better record than Chelsea. They have better record than Liverpool.
yeah,
They are 1 point away
than
from City.
everybody, they are the most consistent team in the league.
They are 1 point away from City. That's
They are,
crazy. They
they
are
are the
what
most consistent team in
three
the
points
league.
away from
As
Arsenal.
now, yes, they are the most Kingsley, and you know why they are not top of this league?
Mm.
Because of the first 6 games was terrible.
So
Remember the first 6 games?
if they had gotten something from the first 6 games, they'll be the leaders in this race. They'll be
Yes.
the leaders in this race for sure.
Imagine that, like, man, they've won how many games now? 36. They've won. 12 games. I think they've lost 6. If
They've done
I'm
like
not
a
sure.
consecutive run, I think, right?
Yeah,
Unbeaten. Since the Liverpool game, I feel like
yeah.
it's been consecutive, I think. Harvey,
Harvey,
you're
nice to
back.
have you.
How you
Long
doing,
time.
bro? It feels like it's been consecutive, right? That they've been winning since the Liverpool loss that they
Like
faced. But
10 consecutive games
when
unbeaten.
you Ikena said we also took Nottingham Forest as a serious
No,
title contenders
this
last
is
season.
different.
They will go
No,
back to
Ikena,
their rightful position from
this,
February. Let's focus on
no,
real title
no,
contenders. But you
no,
cannot
no, 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 no.
wait,
Why we need
you
to
cannot
take
really
this
say it's different.
serious?
You cannot really say it's different because
It's
no
different
you,
because
how is it
Aston,
different? How is it
okay,
different?
I will tell you why it's different. 3 seasons ago, what was the pattern and how was Aston Villa 3 seasons ago? They were challenging for top 4 3 seasons ago.
Yes,
They
yes,
were,
yes, yes. They were.
right?
I agree.
They were. Did they finish in top 4 3 seasons ago? Remind me. They
I
went to
don't
the
think
Champions.
let me see. Let me
They
actually
went
just
to
go
the
back and check.
Champions League. They went to
They
the
did.
Champions League.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. Emery was in the
Last
Champions League.
season.
Yeah.
Last season.
No,
It,
they were in the Champions League last season, right? It was
that's two
PSG that
seasons ago. That's what
PSG
I'm
removed
saying.
them. So 2 seasons ago, they qualified to go to the Champions League. Yes,
That's what I'm.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
arguing
So
with you. Mhm.
last season, they could have gone to the Champions League instead of Chelsea if they won United on the last day. They could have no instead of Newcastle. Sorry, they could have gone to the Champions League. Right?
Yes,
So 2 seasons in a row, what do you see? What pattern do you see? You see a team that is
that is
around.
competitive. Yeah,
Yes, it's competitive.
they
Even
are
if
always finishing in a
they
spot to go to
finished
Europe.
sixth, they finished sixth last season. But what was the difference between sixth and fourth position?
But also you have to consider multiple competitions, right? The competition they were in the Champions League, they were
Fine.
also
They were in the
their
Champions League
prep for the
and they were still
Champions League. They got
competitive.
people to help them move forward, but it still
Yes, but
really didn't move the needle.
they were still competitive.
They were.
They were,
That's not that I
they
will not
were.
disagree with that. They
And
were.
now this season they started badly. In fact,
Mhm.
terrible. But what's happening now? They've started to no, no, no. As Sunderland are not title contenders. No, I never call Sunderland title contenders. Like I'm keeping
But
as
you've talked
I'm,
about as
I'm
Sunderland in a
pushing.
very serious way.
I've talked about
That
them in a
people should be
serious way,
scared.
and
People should
I
be scared
think
of Sunderland. But
yes, and I think Sunderland can finish seventh or eighth. They can. They
okay.
can. I watched their game.
Mm,
Those are one of the games I watched on Saturday, yesterday,
mhm.
right? Because there are some teams I'm trying to keep note of. Sunderland, Aston Villa. I'm not going to miss their games. Chelsea, obviously, Liverpool. I just want to see if you guys have changed. Man U. A lot of games I have to watch. Do you get? But
But I'm seeing a trend with what you're saying, Andy. I'm seeing a trend with this thing that you
mm,
say. I remember a couple
yeah,
seasons ago, you were
mm,
excited this way about Newcastle.
Newcastle. And what
You
happened?
were
They finished in
excited
the
this way.
Champions League.
Yeah,
They
but they
finished in the
finished in Champions
Champions
League.
League.
Like, yeah, but you were excited this way about Newcastle, and based on
I
that,
was
and based on
excited
what Ikena
for
is
them.
saying,
No,
I
no,
feel
no.
like
I
Villa
was
is
not
just a Champions League
excited.
spot
No, I
that they
was
might.
not excited. I was not excited for Newcastle winning the champion Premier League. I was excited for them being in the Champions League spots because remember where they came from. They
I
came from
understand, but
relegation. That's why I was
yeah,
excited.
I know, but you had the same energy against Newcastle. You had the same energy against Sunderland. You're having the same energy against Aston Villa. Are you not
It's,
seeing the trend with you, bro?
Ike, now, guys
You're
on the line. I watch you.
consistently
Yes,
overhyping some clubs
yes.
that are
I
performing
do that. I do
better
that.
than that you expect.
I do that. I agree. I do that. Yes.
Yeah.
And when I need to be critical, I'll be critical extremely. And when I need to
So,
be hyper, I'll be hyper. But
but okay,
let me ask
mhm,
everybody something. I'll
okay,
including Ikena.
yeah,
Who is everybody in the live general? Who
yeah.
is the most consistent team in the league right now?
So you're saying Villa is the most consistent team.
They are the most consistent. There's no other team that apart from Man City that is getting consistent now. Aston Villa too is consistent.
What we
They
can say
beat
right
City
now that
and
is
they beat Arsenal,
what we can say right now that is a
right?
fact. What we can say right now that
Yeah,
is a fact is
yeah.
Villa are in this title race. But would Villa
No,
win the title?
we don't know.
I don't think so. I
When
personally I
Leicester,
don't know. I don't know.
guys, when
I don't know, and
Leicester,
I don't think so.
Kingsley, when Leicester won, if you guys remember, when Leicester won the Champions League, what
Mhm.
position were they in? Were they in December?
So you're thinking this is another Leicester?
We don't know. We don't know. Yes, they've won 10 out of 11 games. They've done 10 straight wins. Right? It's 10 straight. I don't know if it's 10 straight. It's a Kingsley calling Andy a flip flop.
I'm just telling you guys the pattern because I
No,
know Andy very well. You guys
come
don't be
on.
surprised.
Fuck it.
Next
That's not
season,
what he's
Andy
saying.
will,
No,
Andy
no,
will
no, no,
overhype
no, no.
another
No,
team
the
that's
thing is that
performing better than
watch.
expected.
No. You guys should understand this thing. I
Yeah.
don't just watch Chelsea. I watch
Mhm.
different teams. And
Yeah.
what gets me excited is when I watch a game. I've said this on the live before. When I watch
Mhm.
a game, usually I get a pen and paper. I don't
Of
just
course.
watch a game from a fan trying to watch and enjoy the game. I
Of
watch a
course, I
game
understand. Yeah.
trying to learn something, right?
Yeah.
But I know I get
And
excited.
they are
I
Villa title contenders. Do you think they are
At this
title
point,
contenders?
they have to be. You have to put them in that discussion. Yes.
They kick to
Okay,
pull up those 10.
pull up the 10 games.
Okay,
Pull up
let me
the
pull up
10
the 10
games.
games. Let me pull up 10 games. This
Pull
is
up. You can say SSB. Man City were part of that. Were part of that. Those teams that they beat. Arsenal were part of those teams that they beat. So what are we
okay.
saying? They beat the first and
I'll pull up the
second.
10. I'll pull up the 10. Okay, so after
Do
the
you get what
Liverpool
I'm saying?
loss, they played Bournemouth. They beat Bournemouth 4-0. They played
Mhm,
Leeds. They beat Leeds
mhm,
2-1.
mhm,
They
mhm,
played Wolves. They beat Wolves. They played
mhm,
Brighton. They beat Brighton.
mhm,
They played
mhm,
Arsenal. They won
mhm,
Arsenal. They played
mhm,
West Ham. They beat West Ham.
mhm,
And then
mhm.
right now they beat United. Man City are not in that this thing.
In the last
Man,
11,
okay,
last
in the last
11
11.
games.
So if we include the loss, I was thinking the loss from Liverpool, but if we go
No,
back
no, no, no.
again, if we go
No,
back
they've done
again
7 consecutive, but there's a loss in between.
in between,
So
okay,
in
there's
the
loss
last
in between. So
11,
they beat City,
yes.
they beat Tottenham, they beat
Mhm.
Burnley. I think that's like last 11. I think I just counted. They
Yes,
beat
yes, yes.
Burnley, they beat
Mm,
Tottenham, they beat City,
mm,
they lost to Liverpool. Then
mm,
they've gone after that Liverpool loss. Everything has been a win in
mm.
all competitions. That's
Yeah,
including in Europa League and also in
yeah,
the Premier League. Yeah, they've been
yeah.
winning.
So
They've
look
been,
at
they've
they
been
beat
consistent
out of
since
those
Liverpool.
teams,
Yeah.
SSB, out of those teams, they've beaten Tottenham, they've beaten a Man City, they've
Mhm.
beaten Arsenal.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Leeds beats Leeds, and you drew against Leeds, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Liverpool drew against Leeds.
We drew
Chelsea
against
lost
Leeds.
against Leeds. We lost against Leeds. How about that?
And I
Yes,
feel like it's
Crystal
yes, I
Palace.
agree they are consistent. I agree that they are
Yes.
the most consistent
So,
team,
but
but
let me now give you another story.
they are not
I'll
going to
give
win
you
this
another
title.
story. Let me
Okay.
give you another story.
Mhm.
The part two to this story.
Okay, what's the
Watch
part
out.
two?
Mm.
Mhm.
Now, there's something I always tell you. For those that are on this life that have been following us,
Yeah.
teams when Tottenham did, they were having this kind of behavior at the start of the season. When Chelsea met them, what happened? Since that moment, they've not been themselves. So I
Mm.
will tell you this now. If Aston Villa comes to Stamford Bridge,
Mm.
that's their next game. If Chelsea wins them,
Mm.
then I don't really think they are in the title
But
race.
is it just that, or is it the next couple games that they face might be difficult?
Not
Is it just
because
Chelsea?
no. The thing is that when no
Chelsea
no
at home is a difficult game to win, but you have to also consider
after
the next couple
Chelsea,
games that
who
they
did
have.
they play?
They have
Who did
Chelsea.
they
They have
play?
Chelsea in the Stamford
Mhm.
Bridge. They have Arsenal at the
Yeah.
Emirates. Those are two games that
That's
are
what
L's.
that's what I'm
No, but those
saying.
are two games that are L's. I'm saying it might not just be
Are
because of
they back to
Chelsea.
back? No. Are they
They are
back to
back to
back?
back. They are back to
So
back.
that's what I'm saying. Is the point I'm making now. If they come to Stamford Bridge and they lose at Stamford Bridge, there's a likelihood that they lose at the Emirates.
Bro, they are
Do you
going to
get-
lose at the
And
Emirates
no.
regardless. That Emirates is not. It's not a
You put them
sure.
at
I
the
feel
what?
like the Emirates is not a sure win for
Why
them.
can't they win? Why can't they win at the Emirates with the
They're
way
not going to
Arsenal is
beat
playing?
Arsenal. Okay, fair enough. I see what you're
Why?
saying,
Why
but
can't they win?
Arsenal's home form. We've seen it this season that
Yeah.
their home form is really strong. It's stronger than their away form.
Their own form is
So,
strong, but Wolves almost got something
but they
last
did
week.
not get anything at the end of the
Okay.
day, right? They still did not win. I know it's rough. Right? Arsenal right now, they look rough. They don't look stable. But
Mm.
I don't think if we look at it really, they're playing Chelsea,
Exactly.
they're playing Arsenal, they're playing Forest, and they're playing Crystal Palace. Those games
Coach.
back to back to back to back, that run of four, they might not
Mhm.
pick, but they might not get 12 points out of those,
Honestly, now
out
let
of
me
these
tell
four
you. So,
games.
okay,
They might
let's
not get 12
agree on
points.
something. Let's agree on something. The next 4 games that Villa plays.
Yeah.
mm, If if, let's put it as an if they get 9 points, or even seven, even if they get seven from the next four, we need to take them more serious. Do you agree?
I agree. I agree. If they get seven, yeah. If they get seven,
Seven means, let me tell you the seven means.
two wins
Seven
and a
means they
draw.
beat they beat Nottingham Forest, they beat Crystal
Crystal Palace.
Palace, they
They
draw
draw.
to Arsenal,
They
and
lose to Chelsea.
no, they lose to Arsenal,
They draw to Chelsea.
they lose and they draw to Chelsea. That's good. That's not bad.
That's not bad, actually.
That's not bad.
That's
And
not bad.
Kingsley, Arsenal too had a somewhat decent form, right?
Mm.
But sometimes it takes how do I say it now? One loss or one shift in mentality, one in your mentality, right, to push you off. And they've been pushed off course. So Villa, let's see if they can be pushed off course. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. He said Chelsea has even had better chances of winning the league than, come on, not with Maresca now. Ikena, don't do this. He said, I'm not saying Chelsea will win it, Sha. We both know Chelsea are noisemakers. Villa will go back to fifth or sixth, 7 wins or not. Fine, you can call us noisemakers. That's okay. We are noisemakers for a reason. We are world
Wait,
champions.
Ikena's
We,
comment is funny. Ikena
yeah,
said Villa can never win the league. The Leicester City
why?
win was just a blip. Even the league
No.
management wish
Oh
it never
my
happened. The league title
God.
will
So,
continue to rotate
so,
between City,
so
Liverpool, and maybe
okay.
Arsenal.
Maybe Arsenal. Oh, Chelsea is not in that beast. Chelsea is not part. He's not
That's
part.
funny. That's
You
funny.
rotate between
Nah, you guys
Liverpool.
are funny.
Chelsea is not part.
But honestly, I feel like what we can say from Villa's performance, we can applaud it and say they are doing better than we expect, given how they started the season. But
Yes, I know another
let's call it for what it is.
another.
We
They are
do not
not. They don't
expect
have
them.
injury crisis too. They don't. They've
Fair
not
enough.
faced that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I agree. But we do not. We personally don't expect Villa to win this league. We know they will be in this race and they will go as far as they can.
Uh,
But going into 2026, I actually don't think Villa will. I
to do
honestly,
anything.
I don't think that they'll really be that dangerous. I think other teams will start picking up
Kingsley,
stuff
is this
as
type
teams
of
as teams
mentality
start
and this
falling out
type
of
of
as
thinking
teams start
that
falling
make
out of
them,
other competitions, as people return back from
yes,
AFCON, as
yes,
teams become more
yes,
complete, people on injury come back for some
yeah,
bigger
yeah,
teams. I think
yeah.
a lot of teams will start ramping up going into 2026. I think Villa will find
Okay.
this more
But
difficult.
Kingsley,
The next run of four is going to be very hard for them. It's going to be very hard.
you know that. I'll tell you this. You know that is this type of thinking.
Mm.
He said,
Maybe say these
"This
guys are
guy,
not. So why are you people ignoring the context?
what context is Abis talking about?
I
What
think
context is he talking about?
I don't
Maybe
know the
what
context.
context are
I
you
don't know the
talking
context
about?
actually. Maybe you might have to explain more. What's the context we're ignoring? Are we ignoring the context of the consecutive wins? Is that the context?
I'm not ignoring it. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. If that's the content he's talking about, I'm not ignoring it. Do you get? That's what I'm saying. See, look at
Fair
it
enough,
this
fair
way.
enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair
The
enough.
problem is this type of
Mm.
thinking of, oh, they will not do anything, they will fall back, is what gives them that charge inside for them to go and keep doing what they are doing, because we're ignoring
Being
them.
tagged as underdogs, right?
Yes, we're ignoring them. Yes, we're
Mm.
ignoring them. And that's why this weekend, when they come to Stamford Bridge, we need to beat them. No draw. We have to beat Aston Villa.
If they draw
Is
you
a
guys, if they draw you
That's the
guys,
problem for us. It's a problem
then
for us.
then it means that the game against Arsenal is a very important game for Arsenal because it can mean a lot in terms of this race. Because
Yeah,
if they don't
because
make Villa drop
Arsenal
points and
get,
Villa get some points there,
yeah,
then yeah, it is serious.
yeah.
In the next two, if
AB,
they don't,
explain the context you're talking about.
if they get 2 points and above in the next two games,
Two
honestly,
points.
I would
Are you
take it serious.
serious?
In
Two
the next two
points.
games, 2 points and above, I'll take it serious.
Okay, next two games. I think they can. It's possible.
2 points and above in the next two games, I'll take them serious.
2 points and above. Okay.
Which
That
means
means two
draws,
draws. Two
two
draws.
draws, or a win and a draw, or two wins. That's what I'm trying to say.
They can't get two wins. Okay, what
Okay.
are Villa's weaknesses and strengths? That's a good question. From today's game, one
Mm.
of their biggest strengths is that they don't back down.
Mm-hmm. It's a good
They
sign.
simply,
Context: one, Emery; two, 10 wins in 11; three, they are still playing in Europe; four, they have a rich owner. They can buy one or two more players in January, etc. Okay, okay.
Thank you. I think
Okay.
it's only AB that is on my side.
That's valid. That's valid. I can't.
Yeah,
No, but honestly,
yeah,
my stance is still there. I'm saying,
yeah.
okay, let me expand it. In the next four, if they do, I agree with you. If they do get 7 points, I'll take them serious. If they do get up to 7 points, I think I'll take them serious in the next four.
Honestly, after I watched today, I started taking them serious. I did. They do not.
Mm.
The biggest strength Aston Villa has is that they do not back down. They do not back down. They just have this mentality that it's hard to crush them. It's hard to crush their spirits. Do you get what I'm saying? What are
Mm.
their weaknesses? That playing out of the back can be a weakness.
SSB say, guys, they play Dusty Manchester United.
SSB, come on, come on,
SSB, man,
come
that's
on.
funny.
You say they play Trusty.
That's one way to put it, man. That's one way to
But
put it.
okay, SSB, when
And in
they
Manchester
won,
United without
when no,
their
no,
heavy
no,
hitters, with
SS,
heavy hitters have
no,
gone to the
now
AFCON. But
SSB, when they played Man U, Man City, when Man City Dusty, when they played Arsenal, that they refused at the death they scored them. Arsenal, were they Dusty? So that I'm saying we should. And what has all of them been? One goal margin. City was 1-0. They kept a clean sheet. Arsenal was 2-1. Man U was 2-1.
mm,
Man U played. Man U were Kingsley. Man U were decent today.
mm.
They were decent. Foxy said, Man U are back. It's the same thing he said. Man U are back, but they will still lose. Right?
What are
So
we saying? SSB doesn't. I feel like SSB and Ikea, they don't buy this. They don't buy this Villa
they don't care.
title
They
race.
don't care. But
They're not buying this
Kingsley,
Villa title race at all.
when Leicester won the league, where were
Mm.
they in January?
I feel
Yes,
like you're
they
using
are.
that to.
They are performing more than their XG. They are churning out goals from nothing. They
Mm,
have people that are turning like Rogers is more or less like I won't say call him a
mm.
magician, but he can do something out of nothing. Sometimes you need those kind of players. McGinn is
Ah,
there.
true.
Do you
Another
get what I'm
context,
saying?
we have a
On
weekly this
Saturday,
season. I
on
agree.
on Saturday, on Saturday,
Mm,
on Saturday, you saw Rich James score a free kick. You need people like that to pull you up. Do you
fair.
get what I'm saying? Yes, that's another. That is why I'm
I
taking them
agree. I agree.
serious.
I agree.
The
Nobody
league
has
is
really
big. Man,
shown.
Arsenal and Man City. To be honest with
Honestly,
you,
this is the best season for Arsenal to be in the league. This is the best
yes,
season. They just need to lock in and beat people. Like, guy, lock in and get
it's hard.
results.
It's hard to beat. It's hard to even beat the middle teams now. You know why? I explain why it's hard to beat the middle teams, because the middle teams, what they've done is that they've sold garbage to the people at the top. No, I
And it's
won't. I don't like to call people garbage, but let's say they've overpriced the goods that they are selling.
okay. Yeah.
They've overpriced them. They are
Mm-hmm.
not their worth. Isak is not worth 125 million.
Or
Do you get?
however much they sold him for.
Yes, yes. Joao Pedro, fine. Obviously, he came
Mm.
to Chelsea, but at the same time, it's Joao Pedro we have. Do you get what I'm saying? He's not Drogba.
Hmm.
Do you get? But you see the mid-level teams, they've sold a lot of players to the top and overpriced. Now, those guys have gone to source heavy hitters, diamond in the rough, that are doing the job for them.
I feel like that's
Which
one. I feel like. Mm-hmm.
these big hitters this season will realize that, oh, or maybe after this season and next, that, oh, man, we need to flush out some guys that are not good enough. They will still now go back to get those excellent players that these guys have got, because the mid-level teams have really good players. Gay is still in Crystal Palace. He should have been in Liverpool.
Fair. Fair.
Do you get?
I
Sunderland
see
have
where
a
you're going
good
with
guy.
that. I see where you're going with that theory of like some players
Yeah,
that are not
yeah.
maybe as good, are pretty much
Mm,
average, have been overhyped and overpriced, and they've been sent to top clubs. And then you're
mm.
expecting that those top clubs will utilize those players to do something good, but it's not really like that much. But are you just blaming it on players, or are you also going to look at the managers too as well? Do the managers get some blame tactically when it comes to this? Has anyone really been convincing this season?
For
You look
my
at
for
Arne
my
Slot,
club, for my
look at
club,
the in-game
I can put my
decisions.
Yes, you
Look
can
at
put
Maresca, look
Maresca
at the
forward.
selections,
You can
the
put Slot,
rotations,
right?
you know, Arteta, you look
At
at the
Arteta, his
him being
his love for
cowardly.
Odegaard, his love
Him
for
being
Odegaard
cowardly.
is
No,
really
he's
killing him.
he has moved a little bit cowardly this season. Playing three
No, but
DMs,
he's
like bro,
no, but
three DMs.
he's learned from it,
You know,
right?
but I'm just telling you, right? Look at Pep.
Yes, those are games.
Pep is not really. I don't think City are performing like they were a couple years ago. So it's like at the
Yeah,
end of the day, there's just some inconsistency
yeah,
that some top teams have. Not just
yeah,
them also having average players. I still feel like there's some inconsistency.
yeah.
Right. I'll blame
SSB
those
is saying,
players and coaches.
SSB is saying, say, and the that logic, like he's saying, the logic work with superstars, right? Not Villa level. Back against the wall, who is going to get you out of a jam for Villa? Morgan Rogers will get them out of a jam. He did today.
Hmm.
SSB, he did today. That's why I'm legit. I've not been. I know I always hype up teams, but I've not been scared. But I watched Rogers play, and I'm like, where did that come? But also, you can blame the poor defending for Man U. Let
Hmm.
me put that out there. Dalo was, I won't say this. I don't like to use the word disgrace and all this thing that people use, but he's poor. Like in a top club, like the basic thing is as a right back or a wing back, you're meant to stop the cross. This guy felt like he had all the time in the world and he was like trying to cook a meal, then go to the beach, then come to like that's how much time he was feeling. Like you see someone running at you, he wasn't even making an effort to stop the cross. Put the person off. He allowed the guy took a very nice cross into the box. They didn't win first ball, but second ball fell to Rogers. What happened? No, Ikenga, never.
Wow.
No, no, no,
You
no,
don't
no,
want
no.
Emery to Chelsea.
Ikenga, no.
You
See,
don't know. You really don't
let
want
me
Emery to come to
wait,
Chelsea.
wait. Let me land before you guys crucify me. Ikenga, let me land.
Wait,
Let
wait.
me land before you guys
Chelsea
crucify me.
fans in the chat. You guys want Emery to come to Chelsea?
Maybe AB will help me. I don't want Chelsea. I don't want Emery at Chelsea. No.
Why?
This
Why?
Maresca, this Maresca experiment is for, I'll say the owners have him there for two reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One, they need somebody that will not be too bullish with them. Two, those
Yeah,
players need
I'll
to
not push
develop.
back too much. Yeah,
Yes, the players need to develop and they're developing with the manager.
yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? They are getting that experience with the manager, which is
yeah.
fine. Right? Now with Emery, would he work with this type of players? Would he be
Hmm.
able to get the best out of them? I don't know. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's it.
Consider I don't
Foxy
want
already
Emery
will
at
say
Chelsea. They are
they are
not
not
good
good
enough for
enough
him.
for him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Interesting.
They are young. You need a manager that will get the best out of them, understands the player and is patient. Emery, I don't feel this we're too young for. I don't know if but let me use this phrase. We're too young for my team is too young for Emery. Let me put it that way.
He'll be getting pissed at some players that are not doing what
You'll
he
be
expects them
getting
to do.
pissed because it's obvious. You see him shout. You get him pissed. When they scored, he removed his jacket and flung it. He's very he's very emotional. You see,
As I
Isaiah
said,
is
now we don't want
talking
Emery.
here. Exactly. It will be from bad to worse.
Fair enough.
And
Fair enough.
Emery during the week, Kingsley, Emery
Mm.
spends half of the time in meetings with players. Is it these young guys like Fernandez you want to keep in meeting
Make
and
them watch video.
key things that you make you watch his error and error and error? No, you
Yeah,
can't get the best.
might be too crushing.
My people need to be on the pitch kicking the ball like Maresca is doing. Let them kick the ball. Let's go, kick the ball. You
If
understand?
he
They need to be on the
if he
pitch more.
said, Kings, do you guys believe Villa has been better than Arsenal in the last 2 months? Yet the media is saying the opposite. Wow. Actually, like if you check the games in the last 2 months, yeah,
They've been better.
they've
They
been
have.
better actually.
They have. Yeah.
Hmm.
He said
Interesting.
this is why I love Tosin so much. He's he is developing with the manager into a superstar. He should be start. Okay, now this you know when people are trying to they are setting spies in your team so that your downfall is near. That's
That's to see.
Ikena conspire. That's no, it's Ikena conspiring with Tosin. Tosin as the inside man. This is their plan to bring us down. That
What do you
plan
think
no work.
about what do you think about Villa's defense? Do you trust the defense of Villa?
I trust their defense more than I trust Man U's defense. Right? I trust their defense more than I trust Tottenham's defense. I'm just telling you defense I trust more. Chelsea's defense, um, um, maybe if Maresca goes with our full lineup, Rich James, not Gusto, Rich James, Fafana, Chaloba, and Cucurella. I'll say Chelsea's defense and Villa's defense, they are almost the same. Almost, but
With
maybe
Cash,
Chelsea's
Konsa,
defense are
Lindelof,
better.
and Martin.
Chelsea's defense are a bit better, but at the end of the day, we have a Chelsea boy. Matikash is excellent. Martin is a good player. The French guy, is it Digne or something like that?
Yeah, I know
He's
what you're talking
excellent
about.
too.
Digne.
He's excellent. Bombing forward, defending is excellent. Matikash bumping forward, defending is excellent. There's another guy, Konsa. Konsa is okay. Konsa and Chaloba are the same level. So what are we saying? With Levi Cowell, maybe I'm trusting my. I don't.
If we said
I don't
Andy, our team is no longer young. Our defense line is our defense line are
above
all above
25.
25.
True. True. Yeah, AB is right. Actually,
Mm.
Cucurella is above 25. James, yeah. They're mostly above 25. Actually, they are. They are. They are.
So in another
They
year, you
are.
guys have in
They are.
another year, you guys are
You have a
having an
mature
experienced
defense.
team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. If they can keep all of them together. Yeah. To answer SSB's question, mm, I'm not trusting my life on Villa's defense, but at the same time,
Mm.
Villa's defense is better than maybe 16 teams in the Premier League. I can say that. Yes.
Mm.
Yes. They are okay. Villa's defense and Liverpool's defense. Whose defense do you trust more? Do you trust Cockers? No. No, you know you don't trust Cockers. Let's put it out there.
Well,
Do you trust
why we
Bradley?
bring Liverpool now? But
No,
fair.
no. Do you trust Bradley ahead of Matikash? Matikash is better than Bradley. Do you
Wow.
get
So
Van
only
Dyke?
four
Van Dyke
teams
is
have a
solid.
better defensive record than Villa this season, and
Thank
two
you.
of those
So
sides is only one goal difference. Wow.
difference. Thank you, Foxy. I didn't even see the stats, but what did I
Wow.
just say?
That's a crazy
What did
start.
I just
That's a
what did I
crazy
just
start.
tell you? What did I just tell you?
That's a
Yeah,
crazy
Richie,
start.
evening guy, yeah. And chat, have a you two have a Merry Christmas. Yes, that's what I'm telling. I just literally just said Villa's defense, I trust them more than 16. They are better off than 16 other teams.
Yeah, you're actually spot on. You're actually spot
Do you
on.
get what I'm
16,
saying?
16,
So
15.
that's
Mm,
it.
mm.
So yeah. And you talk
That's
of
fair.
the only thing that makes me for Villa is this their obsession of playing out of the back.
Mm,
That's the only weakness I see, but it's not a weakness to them. But sometimes it can.
mm.
If they do that against Chelsea, they will be punished. They are not going to escape.
I'm really
As
now
they have been
now
punished
you've
in the
hyped up
previous
Chelsea
season.
and hyped up Chelsea and hyped up
I'm not
Chelsea and saying you
I've
guys are
not
going to
hyped
beat
them.
Villa.
No,
You actually
no.
did say
Listen.
that. You said you guys are going to beat Villa.
So
You literally
I
guys were
said
in
I,
this chat when
wait,
you said all these things they are doing when they get to Chelsea, you guys will be the ones to stop them, and then from after your game,
usually
they will start
yes.
losing games.
Usually
So
that's
that's
the
what you
case.
expect to happen then.
No.
That's what you
So
expect
that
to happen.
so let's paint a picture. Usually, if they are not title contenders and we shouldn't take them serious, when they come to Stamford Bridge, they'll get beats. And from there the form will dwindle.
So do you
They lose
think so
to
my question
Arsenal
to you
like
is
that.
do you think
Yeah.
you beat Villa at Stamford Bridge? Is a yes or no. Do you think you beat them? Based on AB's context, are you beating Villa at Stamford Bridge? Chelsea fans
We
in the
can
chat,
beat
are you guys
we
beating
can
Villa?
beat Villa. We can beat Villa. We can.
It's not we can. It's a yes or no. Yes or no. Are you beating Villa?
No, there are many dependents. I'm not with
Someone said
Maresca
yes.
in
Someone
the
said
household.
yes. Someone said
Ishi
yes. Are you beating
Ishi
Villa?
is
Back
an
your team.
Arsenal fan.
Back your team.
Ishi is an Arsenal fan.
I thought Ishi is a Chelsea fan.
No, Ishi is an Arsenal fan, right? If I'm not wrong.
I thought Ishi is
Or
a
maybe
Chelsea
he's a
fan.
Chelsea
Okay.
fan.
But okay,
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
yes or no?
No. He said,
He
I'm
says he's
sure.
a
And
Chelsea fan.
he
Ishi is
said
a
we'll
Chelsea
go to
fan.
Villa. Ah,
I'm sure Andy
Oh
said
my
he will go to
God.
Villa, go to the Villa
Come
parade
on,
when
come
they
on.
win it.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
And
Why?
the answer the
It's
question. And
chaos.
you've
Okay,
not
it's
still
chaos.
answered the
It's chaos.
question. You've not still answered the
Kingsley,
question. Is it yes or no?
on a normal standard day, Villa comes to the bridge, they will get
God.
beat. They will get beat.
Other Chelsea fans are saying we beat Villa.
No,
And
no.
you back your
I've
team.
just told you, I've just said it now. I say on a standard day, Villa comes to the bridge, they will get beats.
So
We go to their house.
this current
Yes, they
Villa.
will get beats. We don't care about form. They will get
So
beat
you're
at
beating
Stamford
Villa
Bridge,
then. Okay,
and
cool.
we'll beat them in their
Cool.
house.
Cool.
Do you get?
That's all I wanted. That's all I
That
wanted you to
said,
say.
Kingsley, that said, I don't want you
This
to
guy, you're being
keep.
a politician. I don't know why you're
I
being a
know,
politician.
I
Why
know
you
where
being a
this is
politician about
going.
this?
My comments will be clipped up and put up on YouTube before and after.
Guy,
I know,
no. Don't be
I know.
don't
I
be
don't
political
understand.
about this. Guy, back your team. Back your team. See, Angie, I remember he said we wouldn't beat Everton.
True, true.
Ah man.
I wasn't sure. He said Andy doesn't think Chelsea will beat
Ah
Villa
man,
at the
that's
bridge.
funny.
You are really rating.
You see,
You
I
are
was
really
too
rating
high. Villa
so
just
high.
happened to
Villa
be
just
on
happened
some
to be so.
lucky runs to come crash in the arena.
No,
I mean that's Ikena's
no, I don't think
opinion.
so.
So
I don't think so.
let's see what happens.
Yeah,
ABC it's 50-50. Did you miss our second half yesterday or the game against Barca or Temen against
yeah.
Arsenal? I
That's
understand. I
it.
understand. I
That's
understand.
what I'm. Maybe he
I see
completely
how it can be
understands,
50.
right?
I see how it can be 50-50, but
If he goes to perfection, Maresca
mm,
gets it on the day. We don't have a red card. We turn up from the start. We beat Villa. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they play out of the back. And you come to Stamford Bridge, coming with that crap that you're doing, playing out of the back,
mm.
you are going to get beats.
I'm just looking forward to that
High
game. That's all
line,
I can say.
we can do a watch along.
Mm,
High line, we were
mm.
not tolerating it at Stamford Bridge. You're playing out of the back. It's not going to be tolerated. You get beats. Those two things.
No, that is
Come
as a
on,
bomb.
I can't back Foxy. You know
That's
why?
so true.
Foxy,
Andy
Foxy,
did
you
not
know why
back
I give.
Chelsea against the
Yes, and you know,
Azerbaijan. You did not back Chelsea in the
yes.
Champions League against Azerbaijan.
Why
The
did I not
Azerbaijan
back them
Giants.
again? Why did I not back them? You know why I did not back them. Why? You know why?
Because of Maresca's
Because
rotation.
yes, and it's in those type of games we don't turn up. We don't. Do you get what I'm saying? We don't. He
I
said
like
with a
Ishi's
red card.
I like Ishi's attitude, man. Like he's backing the boys. Back the boys. Actually back your team and say, yeah, I think we beat Villa. I think we get a draw or something, you know. That's what I was trying to hear from you. Some confident
Honestly,
backing.
the only hope there are two things. There are a lot of how do I say it now? Conditions that must be met for me to back them fully. But the only thing
Yeah.
that gives me joy, and I'm hoping they do, I hope they come to Stamford Bridge and they play out of the back. That's what
Mm,
I hope and pray for. Not playing at the back, from the back.
mm.
You know why I say so? You play out from the back. There are so many people that can win the ball off you. Caicedo there is hunting like a dog. He's there. He will be
Okay.
there at the bridge.
Okay. We'll
Fernandez will
see.
be there. Kopama will be there. Do you
Mm,
get? So playing out of the back, they are still doing it. They
mm.
did it today. Man, you were not. They didn't. How do I say it now? Man, you did not really plan. They didn't have a good plan for that.
They
If they
did
had,
not.
maybe they could have nicked something and maybe done something different. But yeah,
Yeah.
Astro Club.
But let's move on and talk about Isak. Isak has an injury, broken leg.
Mm,
What I don't
broken leg.
understand is how
Mm.
was he able to walk off with that injury?
It's what people are saying now. It's Einstein that released the statements today. He said
How? How does it make sense?
it's believed to be a broken leg, but okay, it's believed to be a broken leg. I'm summarizing the statement. It's believed to be a broken leg based on previous how do I say it now? Previous data on that sort of injury. He might be out for months.
That is crazy.
Do you get
I
what
don't
I'm
see
saying?
how
Oh,
somebody has a broken leg and they're able to walk off.
should have been using
That because I
crutches or on stretcher. That's what
that
I
is
think.
actually wild.
Yeah,
That guy's pain
yeah.
tolerance
But
must be
broke.
through the roof. For you to
Yeah.
walk on a broken leg is actually crazy. Um, Isak's injury seen as a serious one after new tests today, with Liverpool expected to confirm soon. The club worried about Isak's situation with a few months on the sidelines as the following step, as the Athletic reports. But I don't know. This broken leg doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like is it makes sense.
Cooper, what does 12 mean?
It's like glad you now know it isn't ACL. I'm happy that see Ikena, I'm actually happy it's not ACL, because ACL that brother might
Yeah,
not
we've
even be the same player.
both
Might not be the
broken
same
ankle.
player. Yeah, but
Can't walk. I think it's just a muscle sprain.
I don't think it's a broken leg. I don't think it's a broken leg. I have to agree with Ikena with this one. I think that result is inconclusive, is not conclusive, because
Actually,
broken
should be
leg.
stretcher. Should be stretcher. They
That
will
leg
even
should be
arrange the leg. They
a
would
broken leg.
arrange
Your leg
the
is
leg.
dangling. They
They
will have
should
to
even
stretch your
arrange.
leg,
They
and
will arrange the leg before and put you on a stretcher before
you're
you
not
leave.
broken leg. You're not going to stand on your feet.
Or is it
Broken
broken
leg,
ankle?
broken ankle. Let me see
But
a
see, you
scan of a
can't
broken
stand.
ankle. How does a broken ankle look like?
You can't
Like,
even
even if you
stand on
break,
your
I
broken
feel like
ankle.
if you
You
break
can't.
any part of
You
your, if
can't.
you break any part of your body, you're not standing on that. You're not using that part.
Yeah. No,
You're
it's
not using
gone.
that part at
No.
all. The bones
And
are
the pain.
broken.
The pain. Astro Club is saying adrenaline. It was pumped up. See people
That's
saying fragments.
fragments.
Okay,
Oh,
broken slightly.
like
You
some
can
broken
break it.
fragments in the leg.
Fragments. Maybe
Ah,
that, I don't know. I don't know.
okay,
SSB, what do you mean?
okay. Maybe broken
Fox is saying
fragments in the
rumors.
ankle or something.
Yeah, rumors that Isak is faking the injury because he's been worried about playing Newcastle in a couple of weeks. I would be surprised, brother, but I don't think
You
so.
think so? It's not. It's
I
not like
don't
it's St
think so.
James's Park. We've already done St
These
James's
are,
Park.
yeah,
Is at
yeah,
Anfield. Why would he be scared? No. Yeah. I think this is bad.
yeah,
This is really
yeah.
bad. I thought it was going to
He's
be
out
like
for some months.
I thought this was going to be like the Hakimi injury, where it was like
I feel
he
like he looked
severely
similar.
sprained
He
ankle.
looked. Hakimi
That
too
just
was the same thing. Now
it was
he
like that.
was
Like he
hardly.
clipped. Like
Yeah,
that guy
yeah.
clipped his leg and
He
it's
could not even stand.
sprained.
He could not even stand on the leg. Right? You see Hakimi's
Yeah.
own.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, yeah. He was walking. Yeah.
now this kid has comments. Now this comment made me laugh for real. He said Isak was literally walking. I've broken my wrist before. My hand was turning on its own. A broken part is literally useless. Like it's literally
Yeah,
useless. You
yeah,
will not be able to
yeah.
do anything
I
with that
don't
part.
think so. I think it's a sprain.
I think it might be a severe sprain. I'm thinking
Similar to
severe
the
ankle
Hakimi's
sprain,
one. Similar to the Hakimi's
like
one.
intense rehab or something.
Yeah,
Severe ankle
yeah,
sprain,
yeah.
I think. I don't know. We'll see.
Hakimi spent how many weeks out? 7
He
weeks.
was out for some time. Hakim was out for some
Yeah,
time before he could come
yeah,
back, right?
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Foxy saying even when he was available to play, he played like he had a broken leg. Now he just take it
God.
easy. Any 300K a week.
What
What
is
a
signing?
signing, bro. What a
I like
signing.
that. He needs a
But
bomb for that. Fox needs a bomb.
I wish
What
Isak, I wish Isak
what
all the recovery, and I wish him good health and
so do you
everything.
do you
It's
guys go
sad,
for
it's
a new
sad,
striker now? Do you
it's
go for a
sad.
new striker?
I think we will sign Isak being out means we will sign an attacker in January, like an attacking player, a forward in January. I think so.
Mm.
I think we'll take that more serious. Somebody that can play as a striker, play on the wings. I think that might be something that they might consider.
We
But
have attackers on
no,
the
no, no.
shelf ready to go.
Your
Jackson,
guys. Thank you very much.
Jackson.
Keep your
Hey,
guys.
Liverpool
Thank you.
fans, Jackson, how far
We are
Jackson?
not Arsenal. We don't go
You know,
for Chelsea reject.
Chelsea media crew, they are very crazy. Today they started releasing reports that Chelsea intend to sell Jackson fully. They intend to sell him.
Wait, I don't understand. I thought that was something
Will
already
not sell.
decided. You guys were going to sell that, brother.
No, 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 no. Like they could cut the loan short, or after the loan, they will sell him. Right? They're
Oh, so you
putting it
guys are
out.
preparing. If you want him now, we cut the loan and sell
You
him
can get
now.
him or end of
Or
season.
end of
Same.
season. Yeah,
Because
that boy is gone.
he's not going to meet that Bayern, whatever clause they had. He's not going to meet that.
Yeah,
Right.
and there's no
So
room for him back at Chelsea anymore. So he
no,
fumbled that one.
You guys can put in your
Nah,
bids.
thank you very much.
That's
Nah.
an option.
Of all people,
That's
Nicolas
an,
Jackson. I would rather
it
go to
will,
Saudi and get
it,
Nunes. I
it will
would
score
rather
more
go.
goals.
I would
He will
rather go
score
to
more goals
Saudi
than
and
Isak.
get Darwin Nunes than sign
Kingsley.
Nicolas Jackson.
Jackson will score more goals
I would
than
rather. I
Isak.
would
He
rather
has
sign
more
Darwin
goals.
Nunes.
He has more goals in Bayern than Isak
I would
has for
rather.
you
I
now.
would rather sign Darwin
And
Nunes.
he'll be cheaper, half the
Brother,
price.
I would
Going
rather
for
sign Darwin Nunes than Nicolas Jackson. I would rather sign Darwin Nunes. Those two are pretty much the same. They are pretty much the same. Isak will win an EPL title before your team ever finishes the top four.
Oh my god.
Ikena, why you pissed, bro? Why are you pissed?
Oh my god.
This is funny, man.
They keep hating.
He said
He'll
you keep
continue
winning
lifting
titles.
titles.
No, but honestly, I
Are you
wish
sure he'll keep winning titles?
I
When
wish
next are
I
you
wish
guys
oh
winning
of course
titles?
he'll win titles, he'll win titles, bro. So
When?
that's
When?
we'll see, we'll see,
When?
we'll see, we'll see.
With an
But
slot in the
I
head.
wish him the good recovery. I really hope he's back. After they conclude on these results, because we don't know if this is really serious or not, because broken leg does just feels very false, right? I
Mm.
really wish him a lot of good health and good recovery. This is
Mm.
going to be a couple months. I just wish it's like 2 months or something. I hope it's like two
Yeah.
months and then he's back, because
Yeah.
this guy this is the worst season of his life, the worst
Oh,
season. Let's not
Liverpool
forget
and
that we might troll
Newcastle
these guys,
fans.
but this guy's a human being. The worst
Newcastle
season of his
fans
life mentally.
Newcastle fans need to release him from the curse. They've cursed this brother. He needs to
The
go and
worst
beg Newcastle
worst season of
fans
his life.
for
How do
forgiveness.
you score a goal you score a Premier League goal?
And
Your
suddenly
first
his leg is
one.
gone.
Is it, no,
His
his
leg is
second one,
gone.
his second goal,
His
and
leg is
then
gone.
boom, he's out.
Is a curse. Is a curse. Somebody
They say
for,
this brother will not even get to 10.
someone in Newcastle has tied his leg.
They
Immediately he
said
scored
this
that
guy
goal.
would not
He
get
just
to.
immediately he scored that goal. The person just brought that door, baby, and just tied it. Isak, come on. And next, nobody even touched him. Nobody touched the brother. Nobody touched him. He just scored and he fell down. It's
No,
obvious.
they touched him. Somebody clipped his
Who
leg. Van
touched
der
him?
Ven.
Who
Van
touched
der Ven
you
clipped his leg.
you saw the clipping.
Yes, Van der Ven
The
is the
place
one that
the,
clipped
the
his
place
leg.
the place they clipped the leg and the place he
Yeah.
held is two different places.
He held everywhere. He held his
It's
knee. He held his
mysterious.
ankle.
It's
It's serious.
mysterious.
It's serious.
Yes,
That's a
it's
serious injury.
mysterious.
It's a
Yeah.
very serious injury. Gosh.
It's like at this point,
Anyways,
he needs to go and beg for forgiveness from Newcastle fans. There's nothing you
I
want to
think,
tell me.
yeah. I remember when we were having a conversation on how many goals Isak will score this season. Like, I
At
remember
this
Shelby
point.
came on and said if Isak doesn't score up to this many goals, then he is flopped. I think we should just write this season off and just say, Isak, take this season to rest up, heal mentally too from the whole backlash and everything, and hopefully when he takes the summer to rest up and train with the boys, he comes back stronger next season. You cannot say, let's be real, it seems Spurs were out to hammer our players yesterday. I watched a conversation of all the bad tackles on us yesterday. They should be having at least
Oh,
3 red cards
three
yesterday.
red
Bro,
cards.
that game was rough. I think they were trying
What
they were trying
bad?
everything not to lose that game.
Take out. No, if you can't take out the ball, take out the man.
Take
That's what
out
they
the
were doing.
man, let them
They
sub in
can't-
academy kids. I don't know what was going
No,
on there, man. It's crazy. See, I
no
cannot
idea.
confirm or deny that I was not part of any spell against this.
Newcastle fans
Foxy,
have
we know
tied.
you're the number one hater of Isak. Let
They've
the
tied his
boy
leg.
breathe.
I've
Let
I've concluded.
leave him
Let Isak
alone.
breathe. Free Isak. Free Isak.
Leave
Isak
this
is
boy
gone, but
alone.
Isak is gone, but he's not still free. He's not still free.
This guy is
Oh my
dealing with
god.
I really wish him the best, man. He's dealing with a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about AFCON. Let's wrap it up with AFCON. Morocco, Comoros played today. That's the first
Okay.
game for the AFCON. What are your thoughts on the game? For me, I think
Was okay.
Morocco,
They should be beating Comoros. Come on.
of course, they should be beating Comoros, but
They're the
with
host
with
nation.
the way they played, with the goals that they scored, I think
Good attacking
it
game.
was a good
Yeah.
game. It was a good way to start the AFCON. And I think this AFCON, as it progresses, a good opening game like this, I'm hoping that the other games that come
Become hotter.
after this become even crazier. But yeah, it was nice to look.
I
It was
think
nice
I
to-
think I think I think we need for AFCON, we need quality in the AFCON because we've had journalists come out and say AFCON is not a real competition. So I think we need to show them that it's a real competition
Don't mind those
and
guys,
real
man.
people play there, right? So the game was good overall in terms of the quality. Was good, could be better, right? Yeah, they
Mhm.
gave a decent goal. Yes, they did.
They actually,
But
yeah, that's what I was telling you offline. Like
yeah,
they
they did.
actually did
Yeah,
their best in that game.
they did. They
They
did.
actually played very well. I was
And we
surprised.
hope there's more quality going forward, more excitement. We see what Nigeria does, but yeah, look, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't
I
have
feel
my
like
hopes up for them.
we have to first watch all the teams for us to really have like
George,
a
yeah.
concrete. This is a
Or
team to
where
watch. This is a team to
who
watch.
is who?
You know, a concrete
But
statement of which teams have impressed us.
Morocco as it, yes. Morocco, yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
say
Extremely
maybe a
good.
question for Sanchez.
Come on, why are you doing? Look here, I thought about it too, but I was
You
like,
did.
no, no. Sincerely, I was like, this guy is good, man. Maybe he can. I didn't think about him replacing Sanchez. I
Like
thought about
a second choice.
second keeper, but I was
Mm,
like, I'm not
mm,
really sure. You play for Comoros. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. What club do you? I didn't know the club he plays for
let
because
me
that
see.
matters too, right? So
His name is
depends. But
he plays for Royal France, Royal Frank Borings. I think that's his club. Royal Frank Borings. I
no,
don't know
no,
if
no, no.
it's a team that
That's a no,
in
no,
Belgium. He plays in Belgium. So
no,
he plays in
no,
Belgium for Royal Frank Borings. So
no. He did well,
yeah.
right? If ask me if he's better than my second keeper, yes.
I mean,
Do you
there's
get?
doing well in AFCON and then there's doing well in the Premier League. You know,
Yeah, right.
I'm not putting down AFCON. I'm not
We've
doing
had
that.
people that did well in the World Cup against Messi,
That
and they
came
came
to
to
the
United,
Prem.
and it was like they had a walking stick,
I
right?
will
So it's
never
two
forget.
different things.
I will never forget Amrabat. Amrabat impressed everybody with the Mbappe tackle, and
United,
then since
United
then,
fans,
yeah,
United fans.
yeah, it's just been downhill. But good one for the Afcon. I'm looking forward to the next game. Next game that will be played will be between Mali and Zambia. That's tomorrow. So tomorrow's games: Mali and Zambia, South Africa, Angola, Egypt,
South Africa, I'm
Zimbabwe.
going to watch. Yeah,
Egypt, Zimbabwe. Looking forward to
so
seeing
they should beat
Salah in
Zimbabwe.
action. Well, I don't want to just say, oh yeah, they should
But
beat Zimbabwe.
who are you supporting in this AFCON? Like, who are you backing?
My
You know
country,
what I wish? You know what?
Nigeria. I'm backing.
Okay,
I'm a patriot. I'm
okay, be a
backing my
patriot.
country.
That's okay.
Last AFCON, you see that's okay.
That's okay for you.
Last AFCON we got to the finals. Ivory Coast they are the people that took the AFCON away from us. So this time around, I think we do our best
True,
to
true,
get
true.
back to
You're
the
right.
finals, and we
Yeah.
win it. This time around, no nonsense. So you see, and the nationality doesn't matter.
True,
Caicedo
true,
plays for a
true.
country as poor as Caicedo plays for a country as poor as
But
Ecuador.
Ecuador are decent. They have decent players now. They
Mm.
have decent players. But I get what Ikena is saying. But that was I actually, to be honest with you, when I saw the way, like how good he was, I was like, this brother can be good
Oh, he's
for
on loan
as a
in Belgium
second
too.
keeper.
He's also a lens player. He's on loan in Belgium. Foxy just confirmed that he's actually on loan
Oh, okay.
in
Oh,
Belgium.
okay. So
A
is it
lens player.
okay?
Yeah. Might be one to
Yeah,
watch actually. Might be one to watch.
yeah. I thought about it. Ikena mentioned, but I
Mm.
didn't think not replacing Sanchez because Sanchez is on the upward. So just
No,
leave
but
him.
Sanchez, I don't think you guys
Don't
should
touch
replace
him.
Sanchez. I think Sanchez is
No,
really improving.
just leave him.
He's really
Yeah,
improving. So I think he's
yeah,
definitely one to watch. Foxy saying Uganda,
yeah.
my underdogs. I mean, I'm backing my country, man. I'm backing Nigeria.
Okay, that's
Backing
good.
Nigeria. Let's see how far we go. Victor Osimhen backing him and the boys.
Okay.
We might not be. I don't know what's going on with our NFF.
I'll see where your country gets.
Our backdoor World
I'll
Cup
see
qualification.
how it's gone. They've thrown
I
it
know,
out. No, you are not going anywhere. Stay at home. No World Cup for
I
Nigeria.
know that
Stay
was
at
a
home.
stretch, but at the end of the day, we
Yes,
don't make it to the World
they're
Cup.
trying.
AFCON is our competition, bro. AFCON is
Okay,
our competition.
let's try to win. Let's try to win that. But you look at I wish, apart from if Nigeria doesn't win it, right?
Mhm.
Maybe Mo Salah should win it.
Egypt.
Just to shut someone up that I know. Do you get just shut him up?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jimmy Carragher. Yeah.
that- I didn't mention his name, but you
I know
did.
that
Anyways,
I was thinking about
so
here. Mm,
so he wins AFCON, boom.
mm.
He signs up from Liverpool. He's won
I think I
practically
think I
everything.
think if he does that, just retire, bro. Or go to Saudi
Yeah.
and then just retire.
Go to Saudi and enjoy your life.
Get the bag,
Get the bag. Yeah.
enjoy the
What
sun,
are you
you
stressing
know.
yourself for?
And it's a happy ending, I feel. Well,
Yeah.
this is the end for him. This is the end for him. This season is his last season at
But
Liverpool.
but I say AB, SSB has a point. Say international football is a bit different than club football. Totally agree.
Mhm.
Totally. Totally.
Because it's like tournament football. You don't get to see somebody might have
Yeah.
one good game, but with like league football, you have to have a lot of good games. So
Consistency.
exactly. So consistency
And
matters a lot more with league games than with
mm,
tournament game. Tournament game, show up on that day and just give it your best, and there are just few opportunities for you to do that. Right? You might play
and for tournament, yeah,
however
and
many
for
games.
international games, you are more of like you are more. I feel like players are more comfortable because they can speak their language. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Communication is the same. There's
Mhm.
no one person is sometimes you go to like players for club football, they might not,
Mhm.
like Estavo now.
Mhm.
He might not be able to, he can't speak English. There's a communication gap there. Do you get what I'm saying? Culture is
Yeah.
different. But when he goes to Brazil,
It's more
it's just
relaxed.
the
Yeah.
dressing
I
room
see what you're saying. It
is all
matters too.
Brazil. Relaxed, that he can speak, the communication is there. He doesn't need to worry about anything, right? He said international games are a bit slower, more
Yeah.
than the individual, less tactics, less
More on the
true,
individual,
true,
less
true, true.
about tactics
Yeah,
and
yeah,
coaching.
yeah. You're right.
As I
You're
think
right.
Senegal have chance of winning the AFCON. They have a good squad. Yeah, they have a good squad. They have a good squad actually. I really hope we go far. That's what I'll say. I really hope we go far. But anyways, final thoughts.
My days. Final thoughts would be I still stand on it. Villa, we need to take Villa serious.
Mm-hmm.
We need to we we need to take Villa serious. Do
Mm-hmm.
you get what I'm saying? We need to take them serious. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, for Isak, let's just wait. All these are just rumors flying here and there, people trying to get ahead. Let's wait for the club to release their own statement and tell us how long he would be out. Right? For AFCON, let's watch more games.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I'm hoping for Egypt. I'm hoping for Senegal. I
Mm-hmm.
want to see what South Africa does. Right? And
Mm-hmm.
we'll go from there. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I don't know if Villa would win the title, but we have to give them credit for what they've done in the past couple games, especially in the last like 10 games. They've showed
Mm.
some real consistency, and I would say they've been overperforming the expectation given how they started this season. If you had asked me with the way they started, you asked me right now they'll be in top four. I would have said I don't think so. I would have said this would be one of the worst seasons that they will have.
Gone through.
But
Mm.
looking in hindsight, Liverpool are going on to have one of our worst seasons, and we started the
I
season.
never can tell.
You never can tell, but we started the season like pretty okay. Winning our first five.
Um,
So
yeah.
it's just how football is. Anything can happen, right? So for Villa, I give them that credit, and we'll see what happens. For AFCON, looking forward to the Super Eagles. Looking forward to Nigeria playing Tanzania, and yeah, let's see what the AFCON brings. I feel like it's game on. Let's see what happens. But shout out to Foxy, Ikena, Isaiah, SSB, AB, Astro Club, Astro Cup, right? Astro Cup.
See,
Shout out to
Dorcas,
Cooper,
Richie.
Ishi,
Richie was here. Yeah.
Richie, yeah, Richie as well. Shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate you guys for always joining our live. You guys, we're live every day if you're new here, 5:30 p.m. CST. We're on the way to 5K. So please subscribe, like this video if you've not done so, guys. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow? After AFCON games. So after AFCON, we'll come back and then we'll talk about that. See you guys tomorrow, guys. Take care. Bye.